In this game, Robin played with white, Piotrek played with black. It is the third round. Unfortunately, I don't have Robin's photo, so I use this picture of the Szalony Samurai. I hope it's fine. And in this Joseki, Robin played a two-space extension. It's a bit unusual after black's jump. Usually we play to the fourth line, and then if black wants, black can push many times, and with this strength attack our stones severely, but we get the fourth line territory. On the other hand, if we play on the third line, then black doesn't have such moves putting pressure on our group, but on the other hand we don't put pressure on him, and surely it's easier for black to now tenuki. In general, white played away. White played only on the third line, not on fourth. White doesn't claim a match here, so we can just tenuki, or play like in the game, black just play the pincer. It's a completely fine move. Then white jumped down, and this move exists also after a Keima instead of a Nikken Biraki, instead of a two-space extension. What should black do? For now, black doesn't really need to react. Black can just play on the other side so that it destroys the potential base of white's group. Right? This move, which white played, looks at the possibility of jumping out at c10. So now the possibility is gone. And about the two stones in the corner, we don't need to care that much, because even if white plays another move, we can still go out. Even if we don't manage to go out, we can still go to the corner. If white plays from the corner, though, we can also Hane and Atari, so white doesn't even have a connection yet, and we are out. I don't know. We can add a move or jump out. So it's fine. But in the game, black went to the corner, and now white just took the corner, and this is where white missed a chance, because here there is a possibility that we push up. In general, this possibility is something which we should know of. Like if we have a shape like this, and black plays in the corner, the correct move of white is to push. Go like this. If black accepts it, then it's a good result for white. How can I know it? Because it is a very simple tewari. It's like black made an invasion, a Sansan invasion under white's Hoshi, and then we have an exchange AB, which is good for white. And the variation in the corner is normal. White blocks, and then black pushes, white extends, black pushes, white extends, black pushes, white extends. It's a Joseki, and then AB exchange is good for white. Black can also fight here, but then, well, it's not an easy fight for both, but in general, white is a bit better in this fight. Here it's a bit different. If black plays now, then already after black's wedge, it's much more difficult to fight because the stone is further. I think that black can even just capture white stones. This would be terrible for white. Yeah. So here white would die. But then we have a different situation in the game. In the game, there is already an exchange, and when black plays here, white can go through. And now, of course, black cannot wedge because white already connected their stones. So white can attack the corner. So what black must do is extend, then white connects, black plays again. And it's like a Joseki, like a Sansan invasion Joseki with two exchanges. AB, very good exchange for black. CD, like very good exchange for white. CD, very good exchange for black. So difficult to judge who it is better for now. And I think that black would be satisfied if it would not be the case that white has this energy which white can use. White can use it right away. White can just go like this. Maybe black can double Hane. No, black cannot double Hane. So this is a great exercise for now. It's not connected with the game, but it's very funny. So what is this? Can white capture two black stones in a ladder? It seems no. It seems that there is a ladder breaker, right? Stop the video if you haven't read it out yet. If black plays here, then it's a ladder. If black plays here, then also black dies. All right, so the conclusion is black cannot play a double hane. So white can quite comfortably create a shape. I think push once more, then play to the corner, go like this. Black will live, white also lives. I don't know, maybe push once more. Difficult to judge such a variation. White has a wall, black has a wall, white has 6 points, black has 6 points. White has center, and it might be a bit important. Also, there is an agi in black's shape. So, anyway, this would be a funny variation, but in the game, white calmly played in the corner and extended. Yes, good. Black plays from the top. This is a correct move. Now that black gained strength, black can very easily play from the top. There's no weakness which black should be afraid of, like it was before, right? This would be too bad for black if white has black like this. Good combination by black, and then white plays this move. This is also a correct move. This is what b7 was aiming at, that we can go to the side. Black pushed once. I don't know if it was needed. Maybe it helped white a bit. Maybe if we didn't do it, then in the future we could attack from the other side. But anyway, black pushed once and then tenuki. It's a good tenuki, of course. Kick and hasami. White plays from the other side, also a good move. Black doesn't continue. It's a bit unusual because it's quite important. It's quite an important area. Black can play from the top, build a strength. If white just calmly connects, then okay, then black can build a moyo. There is also one more very important point on this board, but we will talk about it soon. For now, the most important is certainly what happens with the two stones. Why? Like, just let's imagine that white played this move themselves. For sure, black would at least consider playing on the top. Of course, there is also a possibility that we want to play here, but then it's unfortunate that white can play pincer and we need to run out. But in the game, if black plays here and now white goes to the center, then if black adds a move, then white still gets a nice continuation on the right side. If black plays on the right side, then actually black stone is in a bit of a trouble. White starts a fight. I don't know. Maybe black could consider just connecting, but perhaps it's a bit painful. Maybe we could consider playing Atari here. This would be great if we can get it, but unfortunately white can start a call and this call will be very severe for us. We don't want to lose it like this. And white can start at any time, so white can for now play tenuki. And I don't know, later if there is a big threat, then white can use it to start that call. So black goes out. Well, looks like a good move, but then white cuts. Fortunately, there is still a potential of living in the corner. This was an interesting sequence because black didn't just want to make a call life in the corner and just be cut like this. Black wants to fight back, so pretty good idea by black. Yeah, now it's a capturing race. It seems that unfortunately black cannot just win the capturing race by taking white's liberties, so instead black plays in the corner, white still connects, and now still not possible. That's unfortunate. Yeah, like this, black loses by 1 liberty. What to do? So black plays in the corner and white saves his group. Makes sense. Is there no other variation here? Maybe no. Yeah, maybe there is no other variation here. By the way, this is a bit of a mistake because black could now connect from the bottom and white can play ko, of course, but let's say white plays not a big ko threat, then black can connect like this, and probably white will need to just capture. So a bit of a missed chance by black. I don't know. Might have been a good way of playing. By the way, instead of this move, white can play such a probe first. It loses one ko threat, but it makes sure that a6 will be completely sent. And in the game, a6 only threatens a ko, so maybe it's less sent. This move by white was too soft. The stone of white can do a lot of bad stuff to black. Both black's group are a bit thin. One of them has only 2 liberties, so it would have been better to go out with that stone. Maybe if we go out, then later our corner gets safe naturally. And if we play like this, okay, we don't secure the corner yet. Later, the sunset will be very annoying. Aha, immediately played. Because this distance of white stones is right enough to not help at all in any variations after Sezon invasion, and it is also too close from the wall which is created after Sezon invasion. So, okay, white thought of this variation where the stones could help. Like if white just plays normally like this, black is so happy, black lived basically in center, and then black can save the stone, and if white doesn't, then black can go out. So white chose such a move. First cut, good to cut, and then connect. Probably white will connect. Even if white will not, it will be annoying later for white that there is this agi. Black didn't cut and just played here, but then, wow. I thought white will connect. But white plays in the corner. And now black is not completely alive in the corner, so it was a good idea by white. Very, very interesting. Black just went out with this move. I'm not sure, because I'm very tempted to cut either here. Fortunately, like this it won't work. But let's say like this. I don't know. Maybe we can expect a variation like that, but is it worth it that we created such a group and now white could kill us? I don't know. Also, the kill is not working, right? If like this, then black can live. I don't know, but white also lives. Some variation. And the other thing I am tempted to do is cut on the other side, also a good place to cut. It will annoy white, because how to add a move? Like this, the only possibility, and then black can also cut here, and later black can live, but maybe for now also not needed yet. Maybe black can still continue playing on the outside. Black played a more simple move, just go out. Yes, good. But then white is very smart. White doesn't want to just make it obvious for black that black needs to go back. White wants to make it less obvious. White wants to make a trap, to play a move which will be center for killing black's group, but also will be a better move for the outside. So I don't know in the end how about this result. White lost all the potential points in the lower left, but got a big strength. But still, I think that black is rather happy. Even if black needs to add a move, all right. It's painful that this strength will help in the attack against the black stone. But on the other hand, everywhere else on the board, black is completely safe. Here there is also an agi. Maybe we can manage somehow the situation of this black stone. Black goes out immediately. All right, we forced white into this uncomfortable shape. Maybe it was a good exchange. especially that we have some continuation like this, and if white falls into our trap, then we will go out. So white needs to play like that. It's a bit risky because still there is the wait, if like this then like this, and the group can be killed only in ko. And if like this then like this, and even though locally the group can be killed, maybe we can fight a capturing race. I don't know, difficult. But there is an algae, like maybe not for using it now, but there is an algae. This wedge is a good move because white doesn't want to just get so cramped here. On the other hand, it gives black some outside stones. I will play here, black play to the other side, probably this peep, yes, good. And then this move, it has a weakness, but it's alright. Maybe this move looks more natural, I don't know. White plays from the other side of black's group, but black already created some sabaki in the center, so it's an alright result for black. Yeah, from the other side. White tries to do something in the corner, but there is not that much. And here, like white needs to continue the plan, because white created a dead group in the corner, but a group which has a lot of liberties, and now black needs to make sure that black is enclosed. This is very important. Otherwise, that dead group is completely dead. It only gives black additional points because black played outside moves like this one, while white was creating that group. So white cannot die just like this. So white cannot let black live unconditionally. Like especially white cannot let black just connect with points. This is terrible for white. So an idea, well, not bad, very annoying for black, but then we have to continue even if it looks risky. Alright, black will go like this. We will extend. And then what? Black will attack us. Attack. Let's block. It's a very important move. If black wants to attack, black needs to continue. Already we have a possibility of making life if we want. For now we need to take care about the outside groups. It's complicated, but if we don't go into this variation, then clearly it's good for black, because black not only gained points here, not only did black strengthen this stone completely, now it's a super strong stone, but black also got a lot of points in the corner, and also this group is now much weaker, because for example black has P18. So this is a very good result for black. White's only hope now is to attack severely black's group. But even if black dies, then black will have... Oh wait, this doesn't work so well, because it gives white the possibility of making life. So we will need to just turn and play some outside moves, maybe aiming at that one, or maybe not. Because for now we are alive, so maybe let's not change it, right? We are alive. If white tries to kill us, destroys our eyes, then we can make an eye here. It's an eye, yes. Yeah. Okay. So now black started immediately from that agi, and this was an error because it only caused a lot of troubles to the corner group. Don't play on the outside when there's a fire at your house. Black did it. Black played moves on the outside, but then black needed to go back. But black didn't go back, and now white can kill black's group. All right, maybe black will save the central group, but the central group was easy to give because we can play a lot of moves from the outside and let white just eat it. But the group in the corner is harder to give, so now white should kill the corner soon. Still white plays center, and black answers everything, and now white kills the corner, or at least tries to kill the corner, but in fact this is a very famous tsumego. I am a Tsumego manager in the EGF Academy, and actually I gave this Tsumego to the students 2 weeks ago. So how does black make life here? Can black live? Can black live in Ko? How is it? Black plays like this, black is dead. If black plays like this, black is dead. There is Miyai. If black plays like this, black is dead. Which is the what is the crucial point here? This is the crucial point. And if white goes down, then what happens? Then maybe we lose 4 stones, but we live with the group, so it's good. And if white plays like this, then white cannot take an eye, so it will be a seki. Also good. So this move doesn't work. Maybe this move looks more scary. It looks like it will be a Ko. Alright, it will be a Ko. In fact, it will not. Or will it? Maybe we don't have the outside liberty, so it will. Da, da, da. We play Atari and Atari. If white connects, then we live, of course. White cannot connect. If white plays like this, then we live. If white plays a throw-in, this looks smart, then we counter throw-in. Take, white plays here, black plays here, and it's a down Ko. Black is alive. And this is the smartest move white can make. And now it becomes a 2-step Ko, right? Black takes, and even if black loses a Ko once, still it will be a Ko. So it would be much better than dying. Unfortunately, Piotrek, what was the mistake Piotrek made? Like you can tell that you can say that the mistake was that Piotrek didn't calculate the variation, didn't read it. And he played here, here, and then died. But I would say that he made also one more mistake. So the thing is that we can sometimes not read something, like not be able to read something very, very carefully, like very, very precisely. But the mistake which Piotrek did make is playing the move without reading. If we don't read, then it's better to tenuki. If black played tenuki right now, then in fact white would need to add one more move later to kill the group. And maybe later we have more time to read it. Maybe we read it in our spare time while our opponent is thinking. And what was the correct way for Robin to kill the group? It was, of course, playing the Hane first. Now if black plays this move, then we just hit the vital point. So the only reasonable move of black is here, but then like this it's a dead group, and like this it's also a dead group. So both players made a mistake in this corner. Each of the players did. Alright, here very nice c8 move, which connects black back. Black is now aiming at a moyo, but white just goes in, makes a small life, a classical old variation, and white should have enough for winning. But in fact, in the end, black groups even dies, so the game finishes tragically. Alright, this is it about this game. A very, very interesting one.